Emmanuel is celebrating his 4th birthday. And so what about it, you might say? Well, there is so much. On Valentine's Day of the year 2000, he was rescued from a shallow pit by a good Samaritan who brought him to the Victory Motherless Babies Home, Idu-Karimo, a suburb in the Federal Capital City.
I was just about closing in the evening, and a man, a woman, some 4 or 5 other people with a policeman came in, carrying a baby wrapped in leaves. He was like wrapped in feces, maggots, and his placenta was hanging on him. He had been beat all through the day by this February sun. So they brought the baby. It took me about 2.5 hours to give him a bath. And that same evening, that brought me to about 9 at night. I rushed to Rainbow Clinics in Gariki and had him given tetanus toxoid, some BCG, and some antibiotics. They started him right on antibiotics. And I came back, went to the police, reported to the police and said, this is what happened, that I have received the baby and is in our care.
That few weeks old baby is now a cute boy of 4. Isn't this life worth celebrating? Ima, how are you?
Fine.
Do you like it here? Has he started going to school?
Yes, Emma is a very intelligent boy. Very, very intelligent. In his school, they've rated him one of the most intelligent there. So he's a boy I'm proud of.
The orphanage home, which boasts of about 51 orphans, celebrated the day in grand style. Indeed, they have a father who will never fail them. Friends of the home came to celebrate Emmanuel and to see the latest addition to the home. Talking about the latest arrival, 5 new babies were brought to the home last week. The children are all full of life, not bothered about where the next meal is likely to come from. But Mrs. FRANCESS does.
Many churches have been funding us.
So basically, churches are those who come in.
Some individuals. I want to mention specifically one Mr. and Mrs. Onilo. I don't even know where they come from. I've met the wife once, but they've been wonderful. They bought a bus for us. The bus you see outside, they bought for us, yes. And they make sure they come give us some presents and all that. For instance, the money we're using to hold this party, they paid for it. They gave us 100,000.
Educate the health workers there on how to take proper care of the food. You know, even some of the workers maybe through their own contamination. So we've educated them, and once in a week we do call them together, advise them on health education.
Whoever that is working here is not working because of money, because the thing they pay us here, nobody will collect it, but we are working for God. Yeah, it gives us joy to see that these children, that they are healthy, you understand, and I so much believe that money is something you can get any day, anytime, but what I want most, I personally, is God's blessings upon my life and upon the life of these ones, to see that their destinies are fulfilled.
Emmanuel, for now, is a happy boy. At this tender age, he desires to become a medical doctor. He may not understand what it means for now, but as friends of the home say, no one knows. He might just be that doctor the world would look up to.